Utah, where your great-grandfather was governor.
That's right.
Yeah, George Dern, right?
Yep. Yes. Very proud to say. And
Yeah, me too.
I love Utah.
How are you, Laura?
I'm good. It's so great to see you. It's been a while through these
Yeah.
really
Well,
challenging
Marriage
times.
Story was the last time
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
connected. What a great film that is, and of course now the biggest blockbuster of all time, Jurassic World Dominion. What was it like getting the call saying we're getting the band back together?
I mean, amazing. Steven Spielberg had proposed, would I be open to it, some years ago, and Frank Marshall, our producer, had mentioned it. And then Colin and I met, and he asked if he could come to LA and we would have lunch and talk it out. And he was so collaborative, so open, so interested and willing to hear what would I expect of her now, what would I want, what would be important to me to embed into who the character is today. And that meant a great deal. And I think he really wanted to pay homage to Stephen's original characters, which Stephen was protective of, needless to say. So it was like a gorgeous meeting of the minds of everyone coming together. And the ideas of really focusing Ellie's storyline on the environmental messaging that you would expect of her evolving from a paleontologist into soil science focused on climate change was, I felt, important and exciting to be part of. But also, as you said, getting the band back together, being with Sam Neill and Jeff Goldblum, and then, being alongside the other cast of the Jurassic World universe was just amazing. And then new characters who were just incredible actors. And who knew we would all move in together because we were going back to work, having started right before the global pandemic, that we would end up in lockdown and living together for months. And
In the bubble.
In the bubble. It became quite a family.
Ellie is such a strong character, and she always has been. I mean, this is nothing new, but I'm so glad that they've continued that kind of storyline for her.
Oh, that's great to hear. Thank you. Yeah, that was really important to all of us. So it means a lot.
Is it hard working with the kind of CGI that you guys have had? I know you have some practical things going on, but there's a lot of CGI.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, I think my understanding from Colin is this is the most practical dinosaurs animatronics of the franchise since the first film, in order to kind of go back to paying homage to the first film. So definitely visual effects, since Jurassic Park was the first CGI film, it's come a long way in terms of what can be done. But what I loved is there was such restraint in not overwhelming the movie with it. And most of the work I did, I predominantly had practical dinosaurs with me, and they're terrifying. And I don't just mean the huge ones. There are little ones that are
yucky.
Not my favorites.
Yeah.
Not my favorites.
Well, needless to say, there's going to be plenty of tickets sold and plenty of popcorn being munched during this. It is just an edge of your seat thriller, and congratulations on it.
Thank you.
And I will circle back and catch you on Insta, because
awesome.
You're one of my favorite people.
Oh, thank you. You as well. That means so much. And I've just missed getting to get together and see you and talk about movies. And we'd done it a couple of times right before the pandemic with Marriage Story and Little Women. And we were doing lots of press together. And
then the arm wrestling. I missed that.
Of course, which we'll get back to.
Laura, I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Adore seeing you, and we'll see each other soon.
Bye-bye.